Welcome to this Monday matchup of NBA teams presented by ESPN on EA Sports. I'm your host, Jalen Rose. The Indiana Pacers are warming up for this contest against the New Orleans Pelicans. Ready with the call are Mike Green and Jeff Van Gundy, ESPN's #1 team.
Welcome to the New Orleans Arena in New Orleans, Louisiana, as we get set for the New Orleans Pelicans looking for the win tonight at home against the visiting Indiana Pacers. And here we have tonight's starting lineups. Hi again, everyone, with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Green on hand, set to call the action tonight. As we get things started, who on the Pacers do you think they need to keep an eye out for here tonight, Jeff?
When someone gets hurt like Danny Granger did for the Indiana Pacers last year, opportunity opens up for somebody else. And Paul George took full advantage of the additional opportunities. Offensively, he evolved from what was a spot-up shooting two-guard into an attack-the-basket three when he took over for Granger. He still added the three-point shot to keep defense at three. Honest, he's also a much improved pick-and-roll passer. And then we know about the elite defense. The elite defense you can count on every single night, and the rebounding is there every night as well. The elite defense you can count on every single night, and the rebounding is there every night.
Gordon. Anderson's looking to post up, adjusting on the shot, and drops it in. Anderson's looking to post up, adjusting on the shot, and drops it in. George. Lets it go. And Paul George with a nice shot for two.
That's just beautiful offensive basketball. To shoot it and not even notice the guy who's contesting the shot. That's just beautiful offensive basketball. To shoot it and not even notice the guy who's contesting the shot.
For two, cans the jumper. For two, cans the jumper. George. Smothering defense, and he gets the shot up.
The double team came hard and high and to the post player's body. That's what forced the difficult shot attempt and the miss.
Anderson shot thrown right back at him. Out of bounds, turnover.
Difficult shot attempt and the miss.
Anderson shot thrown right back at him. Out of bounds, turnover. Gets to the rim, unable to flip it in. To Gordon. Gets to the rim, unable to flip it in. And they turn it over. And they turn it over. Won't go. Won't go. Great look. Big finish at the rim.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Big finish at the rim.
Oh, that's a sweet finish right there. Dunking the ball with strength and force.
Under pressure, Anderson the rebound.
Closing out defensively is the most important aspect of team defense. Great contest.
Anderson the rebound.
Closing out defensively is the most important aspect of team defense. Great contest.
To Gordon, trying to work it down low. Anderson, excellent position for the rebound by West. Trying to work it down low. To Granger. Anderson, excellent position for the rebound by West. To Granger, gets it down low. West for two, off the screen. Gets it down low. West for two, off the screen. Drew Holiday with the ball in control. Great pass. Uses the screen to the basket. Oh, that's a pretty finish on a beautiful pass from Eric Gordon. Uses the screen to the basket. Oh, that's a pretty finish and a beautiful pass from Eric Gordon. Lets it go. And Paul George with a two-pointer. Lets it go. And Paul George with a two-pointer. To Anderson. Holiday. To Anderson. To the rim. Gets it to go. +1. The block called against Hibbert.
Terrific concentration to finish the shot.
+1.
And now shoot a free throw.
Called against Hibbert. Knocks down the free throw. And that completes the three-point play.
And now shoot a free throw.
Knocks down the free throw. That completes the three-point play. To George. Oh, nice fake. Now to the basket. Oh, nice fake. Now to the basket. To Holiday. The pass is deflected, and they get the turnover. To Holiday. To Granger. The pass is deflected. West, and they get the turnover. At the rim. Misses. To Granger. West. Defense nearly grabbed it. Misses. To Holiday. Defense nearly grabbed it. To Anderson. To Holiday. Gordon. To Anderson. Swatted away by West. Swatted to Granger. Away by West. Good read to break up the play. To Granger. Good read to break up the play. He puts it up. Misfires. To Gordon. He puts it up. Holiday. To Anderson. To Gordon. To the rim. Goes up and puts it in. Holiday. To Anderson. To the rim. Goes up and puts it in. West. The two defenders converge. West. Excellent ball movement around the perimeter. The two to the rim. Flips it up and it rolls in.
Beautiful concentration there to finish over the top of the defender without worrying about being fouled. Beautiful concentration there to finish over the top of the defender without worrying
all over him, still takes the shot. On the follow, quick putback. It's good. A two-pointer. The Pelicans up by 3. On the follow, quick putback. It's good. A two-pointer. The Pelicans up by 3. West. To George. Hibbert. West. Looks to the post. Shot is blocked. To George. Hibbert. To Gordon. Looks to the post. Shot is blocked. Good setup with the entry pass. With the jump hook. Hibbert the rebound.
Even great shooters are distracted by a great closeout and a hard contest.
Hibbert the rebound.
Even great shooters are distracted by a great closeout and a hard contest.
Hibbert. And they steal the pass. Hibbert. To Holiday. For 3. Good rebound. Held on nicely by West. To Holiday. George for 3. Good rebound. He dishes it. Held on nicely by West. Gets it up for 2. Oh, beautiful pass. He dishes it. Gets it up for 2. Oh, beautiful pass. The Pelicans back on offense. Holiday. Hibbert the rebound.
Defend, defend, defend. Never give in. Good contest. Good closeout. This is the type of defense that they must play. Never give in. Good contest. Good closeout. This is the type of defense that they must play.
New Orleans brings it across the timeline. New Orleans brings it across the timeline. Gordon. Lets it go for 2. Not able to hit. lets it go for two. Not able to hit. To West. Oh, the jump hook. No good. To West. To Gordon. Jump hook. No good. Holiday. To Gordon. Backing his way down in the post. Anderson. They keep it alive for a second chance opportunity. And he's fouled. And it's off to the free throw line for a couple of attempts.
Look, you got to put yourself in position to be fouled if you're a good offensive player and a great free throw shooter. Take advantage of your strengths to earn your way to the free throw line. And a great free throw shooter. Take advantage of your strengths. Earn your way to the free throw line.
Makes them both. And he makes them both. George. Granger faded. That's good. George. Granger faded. That's good. Anderson puts it up. The whistle and a foul called against Scola. And it's back to the free throw line for two more free throws. The whistle
and as Ryan Anderson heads to the line, I don't think anybody should be surprised that this guy can score and rebound in the NBA. He did it at college, at Cal, and now he's doing it in the NBA. And like Kevin Love, he has an unusual combination. He is a great three-point shooter with a quick hair trigger release, and then he's a tremendous rebounder. Those two things rarely go together. Kevin Love has it, and so does Ryan Anderson. And Ryan Anderson is going to be a fixture in this league for a very long time. And so does Ryan Anderson.
To Anderson.
Is going to be a fixture.
To the basket, flips it up, and lays it home. To Anderson. To the basket, flips it up, and lays it home. To George. And Eric Gordon, with his hand up, able to change the shot.
It's hard to close out on great shooters. Tremendous job right there, getting his hand up, mirroring the ball. It's hard to close out on
to Gordon.
Tremendous job right there, getting his
looking for low post position. Scores. Nice move.
That's a well-contested shot right there. Good defensive rotation, just better offense, finishing over the top. That's a well-contested shot right there. Good defensive rotation, just better offense, finishing over the top.
To Scola. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Gets it right back. To the fadeaway. Won't go. Goodness gracious. They do not get a shot off in time. Shot clock violation called against the Pacers.
Hey, this is absolutely swarming man-to-man defense. Not allowing the offense to get a shot at the basket. That's the required extra effort you need to win big in this league. That's the required extra effort.
And back outside. Finds a space and takes the wide open three. Gordon. Jumper won't go. Finds a space and takes the wide open three. Gordon. Jumper won't go. No doubt about it. Whistle blows, a foul called against the Pelicans. That's their first foul in the last 2 minutes. Next one puts them in the penalty.
Oh, that's a close call that goes against the defender, but a terrific effort trying to slide over and take the charge.
To Granger. Nice movement around the perimeter. Scola's backing down in the low post. Nice adjustment. Score the goal and one.
That's big-time play right there. Finishing the shot through the contact, and now goes to the free throw. That's big-time.
Hits the free throw. Three-point play complete.
And now goes to the free throw.
Hits the free throw. Three-point play complete. Gordon. Gordon. Throws it back. Throws it back. Inside. It's good. And one. Eric Gordon picks up his first personal of the night. Inside. It's good. And one. Eric Gordon picks up his first personal of the night. And that completes the three-point play. And that completes the three-point play. Evans. Final seconds. He puts it in. Oh, right at the buzzer to end the quarter. A dramatic finish. We'll be right back with more Monday Night Basketball here on ESPN after the break. We'll be right back with more Monday Night Basketball here on ESPN after the break. As we begin the second quarter, we have ourselves a tie game. Kind of thought this was going to happen. Two very evenly matched teams.
And if you're a player, isn't that what you really want? Is competitive, close games. You don't want to be in blowouts too much. This is what you do, and this is why you live. Close games. You don't want to be in blowouts.
Off balance, he sets and fires. Misses that one.
This is why you live.
Off balance, he sets and fires. Misses that one. Oh, nice fadeaway. The two-pointer won't go. Oh, nice fadeaway. The two-pointer won't go. Evans. Evans has to force it up. 3 left on the clock. And Luis Scola with more good effort, forcing that tough shot. Has to force it up. 3 left. Feeds it right back. And Luis Scola with more good effort, forcing that tough shot. Feeds it right back. From beyond the arc. Can't convert on his first shot of the night. From beyond the arc to Evans. Can't convert on his first shot of the night. To Evans. Perfect entry pass. Misses the shot. Perfect entry pass. Misses the shot. Slams it in.
Home or away, that'll excite NBA fans. The dunk.
Slams it in.
Home or away, that'll excite NBA
Evans.
fans. The dunk.
Look at that hook shot. And Tyreek Evans with the jumper. Puts it in. Look at that hook shot. And Tyreek Evans with the jumper. Puts it in. He's blocked. He shoots. Oh, he got hit, and they call it. Draws the foul called against Evans. He's blocked. He shoots. Oh, he got hit, and they call it. Draws the foul called against Evans. Oops, missed the first one. Oops, missed the first one. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. To Evans. To Evans. To the basket. Can't lay it home. It's blocked. To the basket. Can't lay it home. It's blocked. To Scola. Ball is tipped. And they come up with it. To Scola. Ball is tipped. And they come up with it. They're all over him. Gets off the hook shot.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it even against the best defense. That was a well-defended possession
With no room.
That man stuck it
Evans the
even
rebound.
against the best defense.
With no room. Evans the rebound. Good solid entry pass. To Evans. Good solid entry pass. Shot clock reads 2. 24-second violation. It'll be Pacers ball.
Shot clock violations are totally and completely inexcusable turnovers. You need to get the ball and an attempt at the basket. You can't have the clock wind down and no one knows how much time is left. At the basket. You can't have the clock wind down
To West.
and no one knows how much time is left.
To West. Out of bounds. It'll be Pelicans ball. Out of bounds. It'll be Pelicans ball. To Holiday. Anderson falling away, gets it up, puts it in. Drew Holiday with a nice dish.
A great shooter never even noticed a defender. He thought he was out in the park shooting by himself. A great shooter never even
To George.
noticed the defender. He thought he was out in the park
Backing
shooting
his
by
man
himself.
down. Strong finish at the rim.
That's the surest way to get 2 points. Take it hard to the rim and finish it with a
Strong
dunk.
finish at the rim.
That's the surest way to get 2 points. Take it hard to the rim.
Holiday
Finish it with a dunk.
into the front court. Holiday, the ultimate shot. Can't hit the 2.
Wow, we are seeing a very uncharacteristic game from this guy. This he's just really struggling. This is highly unusual, this guy.
In the paint and the bucket.
Look at that release of that layup. Up and over the outstretched hand and the shot block. Beautiful. Look at that release of that layup.
6.5 remaining in the second.
The
Pelicans down by 1.
Beautiful touch.
6.5 remaining in the second. Anderson by 1. An easy layup and it won't go. To George. Anderson. An easy layup and it won't go. To George. Goes to the goal. 2-pointer won't go. West shot blocked. For the layup. Takes it to the rim.
The finish of your defense always has to be blocking out and securing the defensive rebound. Here they didn't do it. Good pursuit on the offensive board and allowed him to stick it right back in. Here they didn't do it. Good pursuit.
Anderson's working down low in the post. Knocks down the jumper. New Orleans is shooting 42% from the field.
He got a hand in his face, but had no impact on the shot. Nice 2-point jump from the field.
6 minutes to play here in the second. New Orleans down by 1.
Nice 2-point jump.
6 minutes to play here in the second. New Orleans down by 1. They work it around the perimeter. Looking to dominate down low. They work it around. Shot no good. Gets to the rim. And he draws the foul. David West picks up his first foul of the night. Gets to the rim.
I love the way the NBA player can contort his body, take contact, and get the ball up to the basket, even when being fouled hard. Take contact and get the ball up to the basket, even when being fouled hard.
And gets both points from the line. And gets both points from the line. To Hibbert. To Hibbert. To the rim. 2 points on the layup.
Oh, that's nice right there. Good layup, good finish.
To the rim. 2 points on the layup. Pelicans bring it up to the front court.
Good layup, good finish.
Holiday. Trying to work it down low. Holiday for 2, lets it go. Trying to work it down low. To Granger for 2, lets it go. Excellent ball movement around the perimeter. To Granger. West jumper. Puts it in. That's a 2-pointer.
When the game's in balance, you have got to create high percentage shots. They got this one here on a good catch and shoot play. To create high percentage shots. They got
At
this
the
one
rim.
here on
He's
a good
fouled.
touch.
Roy Hibbert picks up his third personal. And he'll head to the line again and shoot two. He's fouled.
Excellent offensive play right there. Contact, finish, just didn't get it to drop for the three-point play opportunity. Contact, finish, just didn't get it to drop for the three-point play opportunity.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. The Pacers bring it up on offense. Tied up and has to pass. The Pacers bring it up on offense. Tied up and has to pass. Scola with no room to shoot. Misses that one. Scola with no room to shoot. Misses to Holiday. Anderson to the rim. Lays it up and gets the roll. Anderson to the rim. Lays it up and gets the roll. To Gordon. To Gordon. Anderson. To Holiday. Anderson. Swats that away. Out of bounds. Swats that away. Out of bounds. Shot clock expires, a 24-second violation. Shot clock expires, balls back in. 24-second violation. Balls back in. Nice inside pass. Double team closing in. Knocks it down. A two-pointer. Paul George is shooting 55% from the field in tonight's game. Knocks it down. Holiday. A two-pointer. Brings it across. Shooting 55% from the field in tonight's game. Holiday brings it across. Nice little dump off. Anderson shot swatted away. Nice little dump off. To Scola. Anderson shot swatted to the rim. Ref blows the whistle. He's got a foul. And he gets to go back to the free throw line. A couple of more free throws.
Man, I thought that was going to be an and one. Good strength, just whipped out.
A couple of more free throws.
Man, I thought that was
and he hits the first free throw.
Good strength, just whipped out.
And he hits the first free throw. And Luis Scola with 5 points. And Luis Scola with 5 points. Pretty little pass. Oh, he hooks it. Jump shot won't go.
Hey, that's good offense. Got the ball in deep into the paint, and they just missed.
Jump shot won't go.
Hey, that's good offense. Got the ball in deep into the paint, and they just missed.
West to Granger. Scola fires away for two. Can't get it to go Granger. Scola fires away. Anderson can't get it to go down. Holiday, the catch and fire away from downtown. Holiday, the catch and fire away from downtown. West jumper. Off target.
Defend, defend, defend. Never give in.
West jumper.
Good contest. Good closeout. This is the type of defense that they must play. Never give in. Good
sweet dish. Tightly guarded, gets off the jump hook.
It's hard to close out on great shooters. Tremendous job right there, getting his hand up, mirroring the ball.
It's hard. George fires.
Tremendous job right there, getting his hand up, mirroring the ball.
George fires. To Holiday. Layup off the fake, unable to flip it home.
Hey, you got to finish strong on those shots. You're right at the basket. You got to put the ball in the hole.
Flip it home. Passes
you
it back to him.
Strong on those shots.
Scolar's pass almost a costly turnover. West passes it back to him. Shoots it for two. Jumper off the mark that time. West shoots it for two. Jumper off Anderson that time. Puts it up. The layup, no good. To the basket, flips it up. Nicely executed.
Pound the offensive board. Get extra possession.
To the basket.
Great job in the pursuit of the basketball and then finishing at the rim. Extra possession. Great job
Inside. There's a foul. It's called against the Pacers. Third team foul. And it's back to the free throw line for two more free throws.
I really like what I saw there. Good strength, good athleticism, took the foul, got up a nice shot, just didn't roll in. Good strength, good athleticism, took the foul, got up a nice shot, just didn't roll in.
Able to convert on both free throws. Able to convert on both free throws. To George. To George. To the basket. To the basket. And the first half comes to an end. Ryan Anderson with 15 points and 3 rebounds. Stay tuned for more Monday Night NBA presented by ESPN on EA Sports after this short break. For more Monday Night NBA presented by ESPN on EA Sports after this short break.
Have a look at the leading scorers for the New Orleans Pelicans. Have a look at the leading scorer. Monty Williams spoke with his team while up in the first half. ESPN Wired lets us listen to his words.
We can't give up layups in a game like this. We're going to the hole, they're cracking. We got to take those guys down, make them earn at the free throw line. We're going to the hole, they're cracking.
These ballers are putting numbers on the board for the Indiana Pacers. These ballers are putting numbers on the board. Got into his team while down on the scoreboard. ESPN Wired gives us an inside look.
What he's done to this point means nothing. We need a strong fourth quarter. Strong fourth quarter.
Gives us an inside look.
What he's done to this point means
First
nothing.
half,
We need a
stats.
strong fourth quarter. Strong fourth quarter.
And here we got the first half stats for you.
First half stats.
And here we got the first half stats.
Player of the half.
Smith makes a lot of sense as the pick for this award. He made it pretty obvious that he's feeling it here today. And it's looking like that momentum is going to continue into the second half. Make sure you stick around and check it out. Thanks for joining the Halftime Rose Report. The second half is next. Make sure you stick around and check it out.
Welcome back to the New Orleans Arena for the second half of this game. If you're just joining us, along with me is Jeff Van Gundy. I'm Mike Green. New Orleans is up by a narrow margin as we start the third quarter, Jeff. They just got to keep doing what they did in the first half.
Why did you steal my line, Mike? That's what I just told you off air. I just said that. That's exactly what they've got to continue to do. Do what they're doing, continue to work the game, and they will be rewarded. That's exactly what they've got to continue to do. Do what they're doing, continue to work the game, and they will be rewarded.
In the paint, scores. Nice touch.
Some people overcomplicate these finishes in the lane. Here he didn't. He did enough to get by the shot blocker, and then not too much to make himself miss. He did enough.
Holiday hoping for position in the paint. Goes to the goal. Converts on the inside. Holiday hoping for position in the paint. Goes to the goal. Converts on the inside. To West. George. For the layup. Able to hit.
That's really good body control and a great finish in the paint.
For the layup. Able to hit.
That's really good body control and a great finish in the paint.
To Holiday. Right back. Gets to the rim. Jump shot for two, won't go. To Holiday. Right back. Gets to the rim. Jump shot for two, to Hibbert. Won't go. Quick passing around the perimeter. Granger fading away, puts it up. Can't get it to fall. The shot is blocked. Granger fading to Gordon, puts it up. Can't get it to fall. The shot is blocked. To Gordon, looks to the post. He steps on the line. We're going the other way.
This is just unnecessary right here. Careless with the lead, stepping out of bounds, uncalled for, unnecessary, untrustworthy, un-American. Stepping out of bounds, uncalled for.
Fires away for two. And Drew Holiday with some nice defense, forcing the tough shot.
Hey, you need to block out. You can't just go for Holiday. You got to hit somebody. Make sure he doesn't get the rebound. Here, no contact, no block out. Good finish on the second shot opportunity. Here, no contact, no block out. Good finish on the second shot opportunity.
Adjusting in the air, lays it in for two.
This is the difference between college and the NBA. The ability to take on a second defender, contort your body, and still finish. The ability to take on a second defender, contort your body, and still finish.
The Pelicans back on offense. To Anderson. The two defenders swarm. To Holiday. To Anderson. Anderson defenders swarm. And Paul George is called for the reach.
Great effort to take that charge, but just a count late. Didn't have his feet set.
For the reaching.
Great effort to take that charge, but just a
Quick
count
feed
late.
back. Anderson with a dunk off a great feed. Quick feed back. Anderson with a dunk off a great feed. To Hibbert. To Hibbert. Oh, an authoritative dunk.
That's the surest way to get 2 points. Take it hard to the rim and finish it with a dunk.
Authoritative dunk.
That's the surest way to get 2 points. Take it hard
Holiday
to the rim.
coming across.
Finish it with a dunk.
Holiday. Gordon coming across. It's a turnover off the deflected pass.
You can't teach that sense of timing. Look at that steal. He knows just the time to reach his hand in there and poke the ball away without foul. He knows just the time to reach his hand in there and poke the ball away without foul.
Holiday fades for two. Off the mark. Danny Granger with the ball. Possession. Off the stuffs it in the rim. Danny Granger with the ball. Possession. Stuffs it in the rim. Gordon. Backing his way down in the post. To the rim. Can't get the layup to drop. Oh, nice rejection by Hibbert. To the rim. George. Can't get the layup to drop. Oh, nice rejection by Hibbert. Dangerous pass, almost a steal. George. West. They tip it and get the turnover. To Anderson. West. Dumps it off beautifully. Get the turnover. To Anderson. Dumps it off beautifully. At the rim. It's up and gets the roll. At the rim. It's up and gets the roll. To Granger. West's working hard, backing down his opponent. Way off. Holiday working hard, backing down his opponent. Way off. Anderson. To the rim and gets it to go. Anderson. To the rim and gets it to go. Indiana bringing it up here. Indiana bringing it up here. To the rim. The left-hander from Paul George.
Oh, that's nice body control right there. to adjust your body and still be able to finish the layup.
Paul George.
Well, that's nice body control right there to adjust your body and
Gordon.
still be able to finish the layup.
Adjusts the shot. Good work to draw the foul. David West picks up his second. And he'll head to the line again and shoot two. Good work to draw the foul.
Give him credit.
David West
He's been
picks up
very
his
solid
second.
at the free throw line
And
tonight.
he'll head to the line. First free throw, good.
Give him credit. He's been very solid at the free throw line tonight.
First free throw, good. Good free throw shooting, knocks down a pair. Good free throw shooting, knocks down a pair. Hibbert. To Scola. Hibbert with a super quick release. It's good. A two-pointer. Indiana down by one.
When the game's in
With a
balance,
super quick
you have
release.
got
It's
to
good.
create high percentage shots. They got this one here on a good catch-and-shoot play. To create high percentage shots. They got this one here
From three-point land. Bang! Quick jumper from Ryan Anderson.
Count it. That's another three. He's got his long-range game dialed in perfect.
Anderson.
Count it. That's another three.
To Scola.
Long-range game dialed in perfect.
Sweet entry pass. To Scola. Forced to make the pass. The Pacers with their first three of the night.
He had time to lick his fingers. There was no one around him. A wide open three-point shot.
To Gordon.
Time to lick his fingers. There was no one around him. A wide open.
Puts it up. Beautiful finish with the left hand.
I love watching the attackers in our league be able to adjust, adapt, and then ultimately finish at the basket. I love watching the attackers in our league be able to adjust, adapt, and then ultimately finish at the basket.
Oh, that's a tough shot. And Aaron Gordon with the extra effort to make it a difficult shot.
That's the mark of a great defensive team. Great closeout, great contest. That's the way to get it done.
That's the mark of a great defensive team. Great closeout, great contest.
To the basket, flips it up. No good on the layup attempt. To the basket, flips it up. No good on the layup. Continue to work it around the perimeter. George for two again here. Can't connect. Scola jump shot. That's a two.
The finish of your defense always has to be blocking out and securing the defensive rebound. Here they didn't do it. Good pursuit on the offensive board and allowed him to stick it right back in.
Here they didn't do
Holiday forcing there. And that won't go.
Trying isn't enough. You've got to close and get there and then finish it off by contesting the shot. Trying isn't enough. You've got
To
to
George.
close and get there and then finish it off by contesting the shot.
There's the double team. George jump shot. Puts it in. A two-pointer. Indiana up by one. There's the double team. George jump shot. Puts it in. New Orleans brings it across the timeline. Up by one. To Gordon. New Orleans brings it across the timeline. Anderson's looking to post up down low. And Luis Scola with an excellent challenge, forcing the miss. Anderson's looking to post up down low. And Luis Scola with an excellent challenge, forcing strong defense, but he forces the jump hook. Hibbert, strong defense, but he forces the jump hook. Gordon. Shut down, forced to make the pass. Puts it in on the catch and shoot from Eric Gordon.
Look at that form. That's a thing of beauty.
Puts it in on the catch and shoot. The Pacers bring it up on offense.
Look at that form. That's a thing of beauty.
George bring it up on offense. Blocked by Anderson. George to Gordon. Blocked by Anderson. Excellent ball movement around the perimeter. Looking for low post position. Excellent ball movement around the perimeter. To Holiday, looking for low post position. Fires as the shot clock expires. Able to knock it down. And Ryan Anderson with 13 points in the third quarter. Able to knock it down. And Ryan Anderson with 13 points in the third quarter. He dishes it. Passes it right back. Scola jump shot. It's good. He dishes it. Passes it right back. Scola jump shot. It's good. Holiday bringing it up here to Anderson. Holiday bringing it tied up. Has to make that pass. Won't go from outside the arc.
If you want to win close games in the second half, you can allow no open shots. Everyone must win close games in the second half. You can allow no open shots.
Slams it down.
Home or away, that'll excite NBA fans. The dunk.
Slams it down. Drew Holiday with the ball.
NBA fans. The dunk.
To Gordon. Drew Holiday with the Anderson off the fake, takes the jumper inside, draws the contact. Yep, it's a foul called against Hibbert, and he gets to go back to the free throw line. A couple of more free throws.
That was great body control to be able to absorb the contact and still get off a quality shot. Just didn't get it to drop. Absorb the contact and still get off a quality shot. Just didn't get it to drop.
Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Ooh, he gets him to commit. To Granger. To the basket. Gets him to commit. To Granger. To the basket. Puts it out. Third quarter in the books. The Pelicans up by 1. We'll have more Monday Night NBA on ESPN after this break. The Pelicans up by 1. We'll have more Monday Night NBA on ESPN after this break. As we're set to begin the final period, this one close again. Hard to get a feel of who has the advantage. It's been close throughout.
No doubt. Oftentimes, it's a make-or-miss league, and you want your starters taking the majority of the shots down the stretch. It's a make-or-miss league.
Nice soft touch at the rim.
Beautiful concentration there to finish over the top of the defender without worrying about being fouled. Concentration there to finish over the top of the defender without worrying about being fouled.
That's a forced shot. Can't get it to go. That's a forced shot. Can't get it to go. Evans. Gets a piece of it. West. They double him. In the paint. Nails it. Nice pass to set things up.
Solid fundamental layup, but look at the explosive athleticism
Nice
to
pass
drive
to set things
up
up.
to the basket. Fundamental layup, but look at the explosive athleticism
Evans
to drive up.
misses.
I really like that. That's good defense. Good sound defense protecting the basket in a close game. I really like that. That's good defense. Good sound defense protecting the basket in a close game.
Goes to the goal. Good touch inside.
Look at that release of that layup. Up and over the outstretched hand and the shot clock. Beautiful touch. That release of that layup. Up and over the outstretched hand.
And he throws it down.
Hey, your first priority as a defense is to force them to shoot jump shots. When there's a drive, there's got to be help and make them kick the ball out to the perimeter and then close out. When there's a drive, there's got to be help and make them kick the ball out to the perimeter.
Closely guarded, he forces it. It's good. Indiana up by 5. West closely guarded. He forces it. It's good. Indiana up by 5. To Evans. To Evans. Double team, still puts it up. Touch there, not this time.
You have to make the defense work. That shot bailed the defense out. You gave them a possession off instead of making them work each and every time down the court to defend you. A possession off instead of making them work each and every time down the court to defend you.
Evans fires for 3 with 2 left on the 24.
Close games, second half, you've got to make these open shots if you're going to win.
2 left on the 24.
Close games, second half, you've got to make these open shots if you're going to win.
Oh, nice block. Gets a good look. Knocks it down for 2. He's 2 for 4 from the field. Nice block. Gets a good look. Knocks it down for 2. He's 2 for 4 from the field. Excellent ball movement around the perimeter. For the layup, the Pelicans with the offensive rebound for a second chance opportunity.
Great effort, great hustle, great work capacity, but you got nothing to show for it because you missed great point-blank attempt. Great hustle, great work capacity, but you got nothing to show for it
by Evans.
because you missed the point-blank attempt.
Terrific block by Evans. The fake and the shot. Oh, sinks the 2-pointer. The fake and the shot. Oh, sinks the 2-pointer. Tied up and has to pass. Nails it. He's 1 for 5 from the field.
Again, that's another example of quality NBA offense. Move the ball, searching the open man out, and then finally knocking it in. Move the ball, searching the open man out.
Oh, he shoots it. And David West with a hand up to alter that shot.
Hey, you're in a close game. You better guard like your life depended on it. And they did right there, contesting that shot.
There's the whistle. Good job to draw the foul. And he'll get to shoot free throws for the first time in the game. Good job to draw the foul. And he'll get to shoot free throws for the first time in the game. Free throw, perfect. First free throw, perfect. Boy, this is the second free throw. He goes 1 for 2. To Gordon. Boy, this is the second free throw. He goes 1 for 2. To Evans. Forced to make the pass. To Evans. And that's his 5th rebound of the game. Forced to make the pass. And that's his 5th rebound of the game. Gets to the rim, puts it in, and they extend the lead to double figures. Gets to the rim, puts it in, and they extend the lead to double figures. To Holiday. Gordon shoots for 3. No go from beyond the arc. Eric Gordon's 1 for 2 from beyond the arc. Shoots for 3. No go. Ranger beyond the arc. Eric Gordon's 1 for 2 from beyond the arc. Shut down, forced to make the pass. Ranger misses from downtown. Shut down, forced to make the pass. Misses from downtown. Fades for 2, knocks down the shot, and it's a 12-point lead for the Pacers. Fades for 2, knocks down the shot, back on offense. It's a 12-point lead for the Pacers. Holiday. Oh, he knocks it down.
That's a big-time shot right there.
Holiday. Oh, he knocks it down.
That's
That's a big-time shot
George.
right there.
Backing his man down. He got a piece of it.
To George.
Gordon into the front court. Backing his man down. He got a piece of it. Gordon into the front court. For two. George the rebound.
That's not good enough work in the two-man game. The screener's got to set a more solid screen. The ball handler's got to come off and draw the next defender so the screener is open. There, well-defended, contested shot. You've got to get a better attempt. Next defender,
Drew Holiday with it, taking it up.
Well-defended, contested shot. You've got to get a better attempt than that.
Drew Holiday with it, taking it up. Tied up, has to make that pass. Drains the three. And Eric Gordon with 6 points.
Hey, you can only control what you can control. The defense there was great. It was just a better shot. Hey, you can only control what you can control. The defense there was great. It was just a better shot.
Hibbert to the rim. Right there, and it won't go. Hibbert to the rim. Pelicans bring it up to the front. Won't go. Holiday. Pelicans bring it up to the front. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Pacers ball. And Monty Williams makes a change, swapping out one of his players. Pacers ball. And Monty Williams makes a change, swapping out one of his players. To George. At the rim. Nice soft touch.
Scoring in the paint is not for the faint of heart. You've got to expect to get hit and hit often. He's not whining and complaining. He is just getting to the basket right at the rim. He's not whining and complaining. He is just getting them baskets right at the rim.
Tied up and has to pass. To the rim. It's good. And one.
That's great body control right there. Finishes the shot and now goes to the free
It's
throw.
good. And one.
That's great body control right there. Finishes the shot and now goes to the free throw.
Able to convert the free throw, and he completes the three-point play. Able to convert the free throw, completes the three-point play. Hibbert to West. Hibbert to West. George lets it fly. He puts it in. George lets it fly. He puts it in. To Evans. Anderson's trying for low post positions. Anderson's trying for low post position. Awesome defense from Drew Holiday. To Evans. Awesome defense from Drew Holiday. To Gordon Evans. Books it up for two. Won't go.
Defend, defend, defend. Never give in. Good contest. Good closeout. This is the type of defense that they must play. Never give in. Good contest. Good closeout. This is the type of defense that they must play.
To Gordon. To Gordon. Puts it down. What a play.
Oh, that's a nice dunk right there.
Puts it down. What a play.
Oh, that's a nice dunk right there.
To Granger. Gets it right back. To Granger. Intercepted.
I'll give him credit, another turnover, but he's done it in so many different ways. I can't keep track of him.
Intercepted.
I'll give him credit, another turnover.
Puts it in and draws the foul.
Terrific concentration to finish the shot. And now
Puts
shoot
it
a free
in
throw.
and draws the foul.
Terrific concentration to finish the shot. And now shoot a free
And he
throw.
does it. A three-point play. three-point play. To Hibbert. George, and it's a turnover. To Hibbert. To Holiday. George, and it's a turnover. To Gordon. To Holiday. Evans. To Gordon. Anderson's working hard, trying to back down his opponent. Won't go, the two-pointer. Get him for the foul. They had to do it. Stop the clock. Back down his opponent. Won't go, the two-pointer. Get him for the foul. They had to do it. Stop the clock. Had to do it there. They stopped the clock with the foul. Had to do it there. They stopped the clock with the foul. And this is the first. This is the first. Good recovery, hits the second free throw. And a timeout taken here in the final stages of this game.
When you're down this amount with a minute or so left in the game, you need to come out and get a quick strike at the basket. Attack the rim, try to get to the free throw line, or draw the defense to you and get the wide open three. And once you score, you have to force a turnover. You have to get your defense immediately set and get into your pressure. You have to force a turnover. You have to get your defense immediately set and get into your pressure.
And they come up with the turnover. Draws the foul. It's called against Gordon. That's his second foul. Draws the foul. It's called against Gordon. That's his second foul. And he connects on the first free throw. Connects on the first. And Paul George with 26 points. Paul George with 26 points. The perfect dish. Inside to the basket. Can't hit. The perfect dish. Inside to the basket. Can't hit.
Good win. Just dribble out the clock and celebrate in the locker room. Good win. Just dribble out the clock and celebrate in the locker room.
The 24-second clock expires. Shot clock violation called against the Pacers. And Tyreke Evans comes off the floor. He's taken out of the game. Called against the Pacers. And Tyreke Evans comes off the floor. He's taken out of the game. Gets an inbound. You have nights like this once in a while as this one comes to an end. They couldn't hit anything this evening as they lose to the Indiana Pacers by a score of 94-84. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire this has been a presentation of
The Pacers. Look to these guys for their scoring here today.
For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire
The Pacers. Look to these guys for their scoring here today. Frank Vogel was critical of his team while trailing in the second half. ESPN Wired lets us hear
We're
it
playing
from
good defense.
critical of his team.
It's got
while
a little
trailing in
more
the second half.
on the challenge. Got to make them feel it a little more. Good defense.
The Pelicans got their score from the guys you're seeing here on screen. The Pelicans got their score from the guys you're seeing here on Williams sharing some guidance during the second half lead. And here it is with ESPN Wired.
We can't give up layups in a game like this.
We're
going to the hole, they're cracking.
Here it is.
We got to take those guys down, make them earn it at the free throw line. We're going to the hole, they're cracking.
game stats.
We got to take those guys down, make them earn it at the free throw line.
Here's a look at the game stats.
Game stats.
Here's a look at the game stats.
Player of the game.
David West was a unanimous selection after today's performance. David West was a unanimous selection after today's performance. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose.